Nope. Hello? Perfect. I am here. I forgot. I had the audio muted in the game. Don't know why that didn't occur to me to check that. There it is. Okay. Should have checked that before the stream started, but that's how it is, you know, sometimes you just forget because you're an idiot. But anyway, I not only am an idiot, I am Grayson Allen. Look at me. I'm so purple-eared. It's great. I never get tired of it. The best avatar I've ever made in my life. It's delightful. Got a koala on my shoulder. His name is Joey, apparently. He came with that name. Got George with me. It's a good time. It's great, even. But yes, today we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Continuing it as we always do. Yes. Last stream, we were on the hunt to find the Primal Titan, which for some reason involved hunting up a lot of food for, what was his name, Wastekite? Or, I never really had an idea how to pronounce it, something like that. But he's been making us hunt for food to prove that we're strong enough. Because, you know, having to go get eggs from the store is proof that you can fight a god. I don't know. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, it just feels like we're kind of killing time, but whatever, it's fine. The last item on the list, hopefully, we are on a quest for some wine. Shamani Lomani over there is having us deliver wine to a guy out in the middle of nowhere. I don't really know how that's going to get us new wine, but that's what it is. I should have been running down there while we were talking. That would have been smart. Now we're on a delightful unicorn. Which I decided, I don't know if I mentioned it during the last stream, but I've decided the unicorn's name is Hi-Ho Silver. Because kind of silvery. It glitters and such. So yeah, Hi-Ho Silver. Because I like the Lone Ranger, fight me. Was that? No, I guess that's not an enemy, it's fine. Just a guy on a chair? I don't know. I guess, like, no, I want to go this way. Trying to be efficient about this. Ooh. Yes. Alright, perfect. You friend? Friendly friend? Yeah, you're a friend. Alright. So yeah, today we're gonna get that wine. Somehow or other. I don't really know how that happens at this point. I gotta go talk to this hermit some more. I think there's a couple of quests he needs done that we're gonna do for him. That's fine. No, this way. Oh yeah, there's the hut. So, yeah, so that's kind of the plan for today anyway. And hopefully, before the end of this stream, we're going to be fighting ourselves a Titan. Because I've promised that in the past 2 streams, and ooh, hasn't quite happened. Oops. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, Drest. Oh, hi, George. Drest appears to be in greater control of his faculties. Well, good. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. You alright, Drest? Is that really how we're leaving that? Alright. So at the end of last year, we found out the Drest is basically a former Garlean soldier. He was part of, like, the invading army that kinda sorta caused the calamity in Eorzea. And he ended up getting, like, abandoned by his country, too, and he's just, like, left in the jungle. And he's just not having a good time. But apparently, he's not so upset that he wants help from us, so just leave him be. Ooh, palm wine. Don't mind if I take. There's an... uh-oh. I think I'm here now. Can I get out? I can't, okay. Don't mind me, I'm just taking some wine. You terrifying frog. I think I saw the last glow is up here. Link. Alright, well, got something. George. He fly, or he flap anyway. He try to fly. God, imagine a flying chocobo. If only such a dreamlike scenario were real. Oh, I joined a fate. It never doesn't startle me. Can I get up there? Thank you. Alright. So let's go deliver this back to Shamani Lomani. And then... maybe this is the wine we give to the fancy feast? I don't know. That's like the whole reason, like, this shopping list is like to pick up like ingredients for like some rich guy's feast. Don't really know why it has to be our problem, but this game really is all about making everything your problem. For some reason, the most innocuous of things somehow have to be solved by me. Doesn't matter what's going on, but it's my problem.
Huh. It has been some time, Grayson. What news do you have of Drest?
I have a coconut.
Ah, yes. I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Grayson.
I mean, you live 5 minutes away from him. You really... I mean, well, granted, you're blind. Blind probably makes jungle travel more difficult. That's understandable. You'd have to, like, catch a ride or something, or... something, I imagine. I don't know. I feel... fair enough, Shamani. It was a very good year. He's brimming with glee, and he wishes to share the reason why with you. Sure.
By the gods, Grayson, listen. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers.
Oh, good. More wine. Hiloon, what do you want? It's a blue quest. I feel obligated to at least acknowledge the blue quest's existence. Treasures and tribulations. Hiloon would entice you with the prospect of untold riches. Decipher and dig. Oh.
Ah, fancy yourself a romantic, friend? Do you oft find yourself gazing off into the horizon, yearning to travel in search of stored relics left behind by the heroes of yore? Yes, you say. Then do I ever have a proposal for you? I was accosted the other day by a slobbering drunkard. Bear with me now, I assure you this gets better, who most eagerly regaled me, from what I could gather amidst slurred speech and copious amounts of spittle, that is, with the tale of a treasure map he had stumbled upon in his travels. I don't recall the particulars. I was emptying my innards of some foul swill at the time, you see. But it... What? Who are you? But it sounded rather convincing to my ale-addled brain. What I do remember is that the fellow mentioned striking out at first light for Raincatcher Gully to visit a miner friend. Should the prospect of hunting for hidden riches set your heart aflutter, I reckon you might still find him there.
Great. Apparently, I love to follow up on the half-remembered memories of somebody having a hangover. Where do we get out of here? And why am I not on a mount? Gerald! You're not as fast as I remember you being. Oh, I probably don't have this area... Like, there's certain areas that, like, I don't know exactly what the, what do you call it, like, the flag is that sets it off. But every now and then, like, you're, like, sufficiently explored an area to the point where it'll suddenly let you travel much, much faster there on a mount. I don't know what determines that, but apparently I have not determined it yet. Ah, Diligent Digger. Hidden treasures? Ha! Another gill-crazed greenhorn reeled in by Eldwin's tall tales, eh? Yes, Eldwin. That's the doddering fool's name, though mind ye, I've not known him to limit his consumption to any type of brew. Aye, saw him just the other day, I did, clutching some tattered, piss-yellow parchment like it was made of solid mithril. This is my ticket to fortune, he blabbered, not half so eloquently, mind ye, before stumbling out the tavern doors, and promptly falling flat on his mug like his lot. Did I see the map myself, you say? Did I ever? Why, the fool shoved it in my face so many times I swear the mold left the page to take up residence in my nostrils. 'Twas a mess of blue and brown splotches that Eldwin swore was Camp Bronze Lake, the big red X to the southeast. You're not thinking of going there, are you? Take my word, you'll find naught but a sorry drunkard and a sack of broken dreams. Well, sounds like fun. Ah, I'm on Gerald again. Nice. I'm gonna cross on a tree because I can. Screw society's rules. I fell through that branch though. Some of society's rules do still have power here, apparently. Which is unfortunate. Look at me. Flying on a chair. God, I do love this mount. It's hard to say it's my favorite mount, because at this point, all three of the mounts I have strong emotional value to me. Because George is my favorite chocobo, like a Hi-Ho Silver, a favorite unicorn. I don't know how many unicorns are in the game, but I assume the number is not great. Drest, hello. Oh, hello again. Oh, what is it? Here, have a leaf. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Dressed, why do you, like, you stand up straight to talk to people, then you immediately go back into panic pose. Doesn't seem healthy. Really might want to look into that. Oh, good. The Hellclaw isn't here today. That was not cool to run into that, so. Alright, I'm looking for a gubu. A gubu-boo-boo-boo. He is apparently here. He is already among us. Where the... What is he... What... Wait, oh. Destination. Waiting? Gasp! Not a gubu! Who'd have thunk? Wait, how do I... Oh, jeez. How do I always do this to myself? Good job, George. Doing good work there. Yeah, stop. No. Good job, George. I knew I could count on you. I don't see any grapevines on his back. I guess those are kind of viney. Did I just supposed to go... Oh, guess I go talk to... what's his name? Jomani Shmolani? Lomani Shomani? Crap. I totally forgot. But we are going to... Cerulean processing plant? The heck is that? Wine port. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Yes. Professional Shamani Lomani. Sorry if I couldn't quite remember that very serious name.
Ah, what did Drest have to say, Grayson? Tell me everything.
Here, have a grapevine. I killed things for it.
I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting.
Bergland. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You'd offer this to me? Why?
There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Briglaant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It'd be selfish of me to keep this cutting.
I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I'll not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. They shake hands?
Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be... A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity.
It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now, I realize it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. Sorry, got distracted.
Ah, he has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegaruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Grayson. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Ah, but do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver this wine to Captain Waskite.
I gesture with my hand. Assumably receiving, huh?
Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it. But I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection.
They all nod in agreement. Well, fair enough. You said something about wine and being important about wine. So it is. Unless it is. Great. Actually, I'm going to... I want to run up to that lake real quick. Just to finish off that blue quest. Try not to leave things half finished, you know? Because that's just how cool I is, I guess, I don't know. Fly, George. Fly away. This doesn't seem to be taking me where I thought it would take me. Do these open? No, they don't open. And it's... Oh. Apparently it's not an issue. I don't know if this is the right way up there or not. Kinda seems like maybe a no. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, I don't know. How the heck do I... It's impossible. Oh, I'm sorry. I might be in trouble, guys. Oh no, wait, no, say it ain't so. Ah, jeez. I just want to get to that lake. Apparently. Oh, wait, there's stairs. No, the stairs are a lie. Well, how do I get to you? Can't be done. It's a fruitless endeavor. I give up. Actually, I don't think I'm supposed to go up there at all. I think it's actually telling me that it's in the next area up from me. So actually, I'm being a fool. So that's my fault, and I apologize. I just need to go up and over here, I think, maybe. You're fine. I think. Oh, man, this is... I hope I didn't, walk into something dumb. Like, is this gonna... Usually these blue quests don't take terribly long. Oh, this is spooky. Oops, that's not what I meant to push. Oops. I'm not attuned to that. I should definitely attune to it. There's something nearby that I want. Eldwin. You seem healthy. Who goes there? Oh, wait, don't tell me. You've come to help old Eldwin dig for buried treasures. Well, I'll have you know, I'm faring just fine by myself. Just look at that beauty over there. Not that I can blame you for being jealous of me vast riches. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous today. So here's the deal. I'll give you the honor of opening my latest discovery. That's right. For one precious moment, you can walk in on in the shoes of Eldwin, treasure hunter extraordinaire. Go on now. Casket won't bite or nothing. It's gonna bite me. It's gonna kill me dead. This is how I die. Shabby casket. Oh, this is how I die. Yeah, of course I did. Of course this is... Oh, George. Oh, this really is... Oh, there's more disturbances. Interesting. Eldwin? I'm gonna have to fight you about this, you realize. This is going to be the end for you. It's a long interaction time. Is it a mimic that eats my head? Tattered coin purse and a broken bottle from the casket. Aw, yeah. I'll take that broken bottle and stab your ankle with it. 7 hells, where did those nasty buggers come from? Why, if I had my trusty pickaxe with me, I'd have split their skulls clean in here, too. Where in the world did those things go anyway? Here, have your delightful treasure, Eldwin. What's this? Look, old Eldwin's had the finest aors he has to offer, from the drowning wench to Buscarone's druthers. Ain't seen nothing like great Byregot's Scott. It's a trap, that's what it is. Open the casket, shattered this here bottle, and this foul slop poured out, luring them nasty buggers with its stink. I told you to be more careful. Now, hand over the loot. You may have opened the casket, but 'twas Eldwine what did the dirty work. Oh, wait. That's it. He gave me everything. Why,
I got more last time I sold me undergarments for grog money. You aren't hiding nothing from me, are you? Well, it looks like we've got no choice. We've got to go out and search a bigger and better treasures. Not the same treasures, of course. I can't hold your hand forever. So sit back and let old Eldwine impart to you a proper trove of knowledge on treasure hunterin'. Firstly, you find yourself a map. Once you have your map, then you decipher it. That means you look out at it nice and good like. And when you've figured out where your treasure's hiding, you go there and you dig it up. Sounds simple enough, you say? Ha! I might make it look easy, but I can assure you it ain't. Aye, treasure hunterin' demands sharpish eyes and a sharper mind. But don't be discouraged. Hone your skills like old Elwine and the treasures are sure to follow. Now, if you'll excuse me, my throat's feeling dry. You okay? You sure I don't need to hold your hand? This won't even buy me a swig out of wench's cheapest crock. What's a man to do to drown his sorrows?
Well, thus ends the days of Eldwin. Ladies and general, action to decipher. Okay, interesting. So now I have access to maps of some kind or other. Cool. Great. I'm just gonna run and activate this crystal since I'm here in the area anyway. Might as well, you know. Came all this way. Oh, this place is cool. I like this one. This is a good area. I mean, it probably, you know, kind of sucks for whoever did live here and, you know, had their house, their whole city explodify. Doing good work there, sir. Alright, Chug will keep. Get you activated. Great. Good. Get it tuned. Excellent. Alright, so now... let's get the heck out of here. Wine port. No? I need to go to Costa del Sol. Wait, can I? I can. Okay. Sweet. I'm on the way. What is Grayson doing? Jeez. You okay over there? Twitching up a storm. Okay. This is Costa del Sol. Just a bit windier than usual. Hey, you stole us here. That's a good sign.
Ah, greetings, Grayson. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you have accomplished.
Great, thanks.
Ah, your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So, what of the wine I asked you to bring?
Here, have this Bacchus wine. It's a vintage. Whatever that means. I assume it means that hipsters like to drink it in how do you call those, mason jars.
Is that... 7 hells! 1547 Bacchus! Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Grayson. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Oh my gosh. Goo Blue Sproutling? Is that a... I got a minion. Alright. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks for immediately not being a friend anymore. Hold on here. Inventory. Yes. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I spent the last couple of days only in the gold saucer and only buying triple triad cards. So I have many cards. Yeah, I can summon a Sproutling. Yay me, I guess. Y'shtola, what do you want? Y'shtola. In the company of heroes. Y'shtola is concerned for your well-being. That picture doesn't match with what she's saying, apparently. Ah, you have the look of a man who has been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. This feast's for me. That doesn't seem correct. Oh, that's a cool shark, I guess. I talk and gesture, but outside of the earshot of the audience. Lady Y'shtola! Sir Alan! Gegaruju. It's not what I expected when I heard about Gegaruju. But fair enough. Ah, 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Huh? Question mark? Ah, come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? I kind of assumed you were, actually. Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Grace has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. You 5? Not sure if you're the 5 I would have picked. Well... Mishmali, the guy on the far left with blonde hair. He seems pretty cool. Brave Fox Altox is super cool. Like her. Wastekite, don't like you. You're the worst. Up and forgot who you are, the green guy. You made me kill a mom and steal her eggs. That doesn't seem right. And you on the red guy on the far end also didn't seem like a cool guy either. He's like, here, I took this spear from this guy after I killed his brother. It was super hilarious. So, 2 of you are cool. The other 3 I'm not so sure about. Well, anyway, it's fine. Screw you guys. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe, against whom they have no hope of victory, is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Grace with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Grayson, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side.
Wily Uplander's talented plansmaker, tricksy for mighty Rockman.
Thanks, Brave Fox. I appreciate your thoughts most of all. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. Are they gonna do like a cool, like, Power Rangers pose together? I hope so. We five of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Grayson Allen, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Got that Final Fantasy theme playing appropriately. I nodded my head. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers. Pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you die. My friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Grayson Allen, Titan's Bane. Oh, I hope that's a title I get. Grayson Allen, Titan's Bane. Titan's Bane. I did it. It's a party for me. Because I am the coolest. Y'shtola nods in approval. I do love that Final Fantasy music. Well, that party didn't last long.
Greetings, Grayson. I thought it fitting that secret and offer my gratitude for all you have accomplished.
Great.
It has been too long since I last set foot outside of Forgotten Springs, passing the time with old friends and old wine. Aye, today is a good day indeed.
Thanks, Waskite. You're the worst. There's quests over there. That's not my problem. Brayflox. Brayflox. I talk to you because you're my favorite. I like Shimani, actually. Shmamani.
Tasty fresh treats are plentiful in Belly of Brayflox.
Great. Thanks.
Ah, it feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end.
Where's Green Guy? I liked him least of all, but where is he? That's not true. I think that red guy was a real piece of... Oh, there he is. Of course you are. Glad to know.
Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company.
Doing good work.
Ah, congratulations, Sweetling.
Sweetling?
What? Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun.
Is that really the task? Is that...
Your Ellison friend is quite the dashing rogue. Any chance you could introduce me?
Do you want to be introduced? No, you're thinking about other things. It's like that meme. I bet he's thinking about other girls. And me and the boys should get together and go hunting monsters. Where the what? How? What am I doing? Somewhere is a quest marker. Oh, I see. Exotic feast. Gee, that was not terribly obvious. I get an exotic feast. Just for me. I nod my head. This doesn't look like any of the stuff I gathered, but okay. I'll take their word for it. This is like the saddest party ever. Got like 5 old guys and 3 random girls just dancing, and 1 guy eating food. It's great. Delightful. Tasting exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. What the hell? Alright. Alright, game. Fair enough. Partake of the feast. Feast partook. Shimani, what do you want?
Ah, when ye face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone.
I've been achieving a lot of pretty great victories. pretty much by myself, Shamani. Shmamani Lomani. Your name is silly. Brayflock Saltox. That's the name I can trust. Pshh.
Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time.
You did not help at all in your dungeon. You might have actually made things more difficult, if I'm to be honest.
Ah, Grayson, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards.
Sure. I already talked to all of you. This is... whatever.
Uodnun. You are a veteran of countless battles, Grayson. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you'll prevail.
Okay, sure. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You think? I'm sorry. That vote of confidence became a lot less confident toward the end there, Mr. Wastekite. Y'shtola, please tell me that you're cool.
Ah, you are kind to indulge them, Grayson. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again.
I nod my head. Got a nice belt on my arm for some reason. I got buttloads of experience for eating a feast and seeing into reality. My mount speed increased. That's the real prize. Joey, come to my shoulder. Yes, we are together again. Wastekite. Wastekite truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. Oh my gosh, 3 hours later. You son of a gun. Ah, you must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lanosia. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now. You will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Sure. Risks, method. Great. Amazing, even. Filled with understanding I am. I haven't talked to the delivery Moogle in like a month. How's this guy doing? No new letters. Great. That feels good. I can't... There it is. Just saying, I'm pretty sure I'm attuned to that thing. Stop. Oh, okay. Yes. Great. Excellent. Destination. Oh, it's not an emote. I just have to whistle. You know, I can't help but think that if I saw somebody doing like 3 very loud, distinct whistles at very specific spots, I'd probably walk over and start talking to them, regardless if it was a signal meant for me or not. I'd just be like, what the heck are you doing, sir? And or madam? Imumu? You doing okay, Imumu? Remember Katano, I say. I was there in the Maelstrom Standard, and for every drop of my blood, the Garleans paid double. The 12 willing, I'll fight again, and if I fall, why, I'll see my comrades from the flats again. You... just taking a bath? Alright. Good on ya. I did it. And now I go to the 4th location. Fourth location. Fourth location? 4th location. 4th location. 4th location. Oh, there he is. Jeez, I was like, 4. Where? Why? Who? Real? Haven't I talked to you before? I swear that name's familiar. Wait, aren't you like the Scions, maybe? No. I don't know. I could be imagining. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Sure, Real. Mr. Whistle Thrice and I come calling. Ooh. Lord of Crags. Real is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Sure, you can have as many pieces and or all of my attention if you want it. Years ago, when we was weighing up on how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman aetherite, see? I tilt my head. Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him. I look over. He speaks of an unamplified aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Grayson. Great. Ah, well, if it ain't this Charlayan lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ugamaro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify... Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlayan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right in the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it wasn't nothing any Charlayan scholar with assault couldn't manage. Did he now? Humph. Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature must be possible if the aetherites in question... Okay. This is like... Gotta like slow my brain down. Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherite in question happened to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Hold on. So it's common knowledge that you can't go somewhere that you've never been. But then this random guy is like, no, we did it once. And if you're smart enough, you can do it. And suddenly Ishtola is like, oh, if I am smart enough, I can do it. Of course, this is exactly how we do it. Forget centuries of everybody else saying it's impossible. What? What just happened? Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far, though there should be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. We nod our heads. And real... George, where are you going? Don't fall. Please. Oh, gotta go all the way the hecky up there, huh? I don't have to, but George does. Sorry, George. I just don't like walking. Oh, this is a really cool city. I joined a fate. This is like one of my favorite ones I've seen so far. Just the idea of like a new city built on top of an old city is very cool to me. I like that aesthetic. It appeals to me. Mamouche de Sophist. You're probably fine. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm so high level at this point after all that wine running. The kobolds don't even want to mess with me, so it's working out real well for me. A Beastman Aetherite. Of course. They don't care. I feel the Aetherite within. This is a good plan. A plan that can have no consequences. Ah, so this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Polymo speculated. In its present state, this Aetherite's signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. You're saying you have to be out here and focus, huh? And I have to go in by my lonesome to fight a god. Is that what you're telling me, Y'shtola? Yeah, that's what you're saying, Y'shtola. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Grayson. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. I gesture with my hand at that bullcrap. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. Again, I'm not hearing specifically that anybody's coming into there with me. I'm just hearing that there are going to be lots of people waiting for me to come back. That's what I'm hearing. That's not what I want to hear, Y'shtola. I want to hear they're going to have a gosh darn army helping me. The Company of Heroes very specifically had an army helping them. I feel that that's the sufficient number for fighting Titan, apparently. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. God, Y'shtola. I nod my head like an idiot. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. It better not be. This is a terrible plan. This might be the worst plan. I despise this plan, actually, Y'shtola. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Y'shtola. Oh, the Navel now. Why is it called the Navel? That's not what you want to go into. Oh. Neither of you two are going to help me, are you? Actually, you might be a human. Are you a human? You might be a human. You're probably in the middle of something. I must needs remain here to ensure that you have a means of egress. Egress? I'm sorry. All right. As I told you, we have no way of knowing what awaits you at the beacon, so be sure to prepare yourself prior to departing. Right. Prepare. That thing that I always do. Because it'd be silly to not prepare. Such a terrible idea. I can't think of a worse possible idea, in fact. What's my inventory looking like? I mean, sure, I guess I'm fine. I don't know. Such a bad plan. Alright, well... Enter the Navel with a party of NPCs, enter the Navel with a party of other players. Other players, because I'm not a coward. So maybe I should be. Oh, is this just a straight-up boss battle? Having passed the seemingly endless trials imposed upon you by the Company of Heroes, you have been entrusted with the knowledge of a secret way into the Navel, the domain of the Primal Titan. Courtesy of Y'shtola's magics, the Beastman Aetherite is now primed to send you to a confrontation with the Lord of Crags. Gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions. Great. There's 56 people waiting to go in there. Okay. We're going, I guess. I don't know. I assume there's gonna be like a super long cutscene that everyone has to wait for me to get through. Which I feel kind of bad about that. That's a lot of lava I'm walking on.
Look, an overdweller. Yes, yes, an invader from above. He uses our aether rights against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brother must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Lominsa and her oath-breakers, liars, betrayers, oath-breakers. Oh, great Father, Lord of Crags, lest we summon you, Titan, we summon you, summon. We summon you.
Hell yeah. Of course there's metal music playing for this. I mean, this level design does look like Doom. Oh my gosh, he's buff.
He has come, the Lord of Crags, Titan is here.
Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? Thy vile kind coveteth ever the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godless Overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. God, that guy's buff as all get out. Okay. Ooh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, sorry, I tend to get a little bit quiet during fights, because I don't want to get anyone killed. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What does that mean? This is actually going really well. I don't want to... I don't want to jinx it. Oops. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I'm getting very quiet. This is taking quite a bit of effort. Oh, it's fine, apparently. We did it? Is that it? That didn't seem so bad. No, no.
The Lord of Crags, great Father Titan has fallen.
I posed with my staff and put it away. I killed a god solo, apparently. Also with 3 other people that weren't really there. And now I have an orange crystal. Ooh, the plot gets thickened, I suppose. Ooh. That's 3 crystals? 4 crystals. I feel that they may have used that exact same animation sequence the last times. But that's okay. It's a big game.
The crimes of the Overdweller shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Till our dying breaths we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy.
I feel kinda bad. I did kinda come into their home and kill their god. Yeah, there's those idiots. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. Icon. I learned it's called icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ritatin. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. I shall saunter away with my 2 shields. Fool. He said that in the demon tongue, and now he has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. That's probably fine. And naught remained to mark his passing. While the Ascians are nothing if not elusive, it is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Y'shtola, I just realized something. Y'shtola is watching me. She did nothing. The worst. Where's Thancred? I miss him. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? I nod my head. She nods her head. Great. I'm glad we made a lot of progress here. Everyone left without me. Thank you for party? Is that what TYFP? Thank you for party? Thank you for playing? GG. I know that one. That one's like... Good job, wait, no. GG. Good job, no, good golly? No, it's fine. Leave duty. I received player recommendations. Commendations. They're so nice of them. Because I didn't kill anybody. Hi, Kobold. Remember when you said that you'd hate me forever and defy me to your last breath? Gonna defy me? Huh? Wanna do some defiance? Yeah? I thought so. Getting out of here. Sorry for killing your religion. I'll be back. Hey, I recognize you. Why'd we have to come over here? Y'shtola.
Ah, I am relieved to see you well. But come, let us discuss our next step. Man, what a quest.
Hey, my mount speed decreased. Mount speed outer also increased. Sweet. I like that. That means I can fly faster on Gerald.
Y'shtola is keen to discuss your next task. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Grayson.
Mm-hmm. And by honor, you mean I have to go walk more and talk to more people for you.
Y'shtola, what have you done for this mission, by the way?
Like, right before that whole banquet grocery list, you said you were going to go gather up an army in readiness to fight Titan. And then when you got to that crystal with me, there was one guy next to you. I was working on getting that feast for like 8 in-game days. You had 8 days and you found one guy? What is this, Y'shtola? I'm upset with you. You make Thancred look competent. It's not a compliment.
Though word will have... okay. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon.
I have more words, but she ran away. Alright, where am I going? Oops. Oops, oops. Stop. There it is. Can I... Aft castle. Okay, I have to... That's not right. Where's the... There it is. I'm gonna teleport. And I guess... Duty. Oh, hey, Duty. Hey, congrats on defeating Titus. Thanks, Duty. Good old Titus. He's the worst. We all know that. Oh, who is that guy that, what was it, Tracked Bomb or whatever? Who couldn't even remember Titan's name? That was ridiculous. I've never been, like, that actually... I think that... I was gaslighted by that. Like, I doubted myself so strongly when he kept saying Titus. But... Yeah, hey, Duty, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. It's... Ooh, where am I going? I'm going... Oh, no. I'm going... this way. That's not my running. Wait a minute, let me see here. Wait, where am I on the map? Oh, there I am. Okay. Sheepish request. What? That's not right. Wait. How do I... Aft castle. I need to get there, and I'm here. Okay, so I need to go down. This way. Okay. Yes. Yeah, we're making good progress today. Spent about an hour collecting wine and then about 10 minutes fighting a god. So that makes sense. But, I think the elevator, yes. Because I have to go talk to the Admiral, whose name I will not even try to pronounce. Because... Wait, no. I don't need to go there. Aft Castle. I don't know where I'm going, apparently, at all. It's like every time I go to Limsa Luminsa, my confidence just drains to nothing. It's... Duty says, good, I can't watch your streams often since it's 5 a.m. Oof. Jeez, what a trooper. Thanks for stopping by. Like, holy crap. Sorry, I guess. We must be, like, nearly opposite time zones, like... I get... Jeez. Well, thanks for coming by. Like, that's a... Like, I hope you... Well, I mean, I don't know if I want to say I hope you get it that early anyway. But yeah, jeez. Rashat Riki.
Ah, thank you for coming, Grayson. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
You're all welcome. Yes, I nod my head with a slight smirk. Sorry, I'm getting a call.
Ah, Grayson, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogomora unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return on the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Is there 2 S's in Godspeed? Oh, God's speed, because there's multiple gods in this game. Alright, Final Fantasy. You win this round. Cool. So now I'm heading back to, what's it called? I have tickets. That's right. I have magic tickets to get me there directly. But yeah, Duty, thanks for stopping by. That's like really cool of you. Like, if it's like that inconvenient of a time. Like, yikes. Like, I've stayed up late for streams because there's people that I watch that like stream like over in Japan, and so for them their early streams end up being like 1 in the morning for me, which feels awful to have to stay up for, but I do it occasionally anyway. Yeah, man, getting up early is anyway. What is it? Got a beautiful... Oh, it's another free company invite, I think, maybe. In the chat. Sorry, I got distracted by that. What's... Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Just I didn't realize it, but I should have realized it. Tataru's not here. I thought she was being lazy. Now I feel bad if she's maybe dead instead. Ah, yikes. That's more corpses than I would like to see in my home base. Ooh. Ah. Well, I recognize you. I gotta, I mean, oh, it's not good. Like, yeah, Duty's sad face. I mean, this is sad, I get, like, but I mean, also, it's very clearly, it's all the NPCs that either they were, like, not talkable to. But, like, there's a handful of ones I could actually talk to that are apparently not doing so good. And yikes. But it's also kind of clearly, like, not the main characters haven't died, maybe. Not Noraxia. I cared about you a little bit more than the rest of these. Okay, Noraxia actually is a bummer. Hold on. Wait, no, not Noraxia. Wait. No. I can cast Cure 2. Wait.
This one is glad. Walking one is safe.
No, not Noraxia. Oh, I'm gonna get a mind memory. Oh.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heavens he is safe.
Yeah. Things are going so
Louis
well for
Soir,
everyone.
do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
A gun to a sword fight. Unfair. Uncalled for. Wow,
we
they...
have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Why didn't you go where I... Well, whatever.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Not Tataru. Say it ain't so. Yikes.
Confound it.
Why do you seem only mildly annoyed?
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
You left Noraxia here? Minfilia. What the heck?
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Kinda true, Minfilia, you don't really...
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Not Noraxia, don't do... Oh, jeez.
No!
No.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Have you not done enough?
Yikes.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
Alright. This chick
leave.
really should not have been given a
Bring
gun.
the prisoners.
Walking one Minfilia. Ask this one to... In case Walking One returned, this one was to say... to say... At church, in Eastern Thanalin, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. I shake my head. Forgive this one. Save.
No. This is actually really sad. I like Naurexia. Also, this is really gonna bring hell down on our whole, like, treaty we have with the Sylph tribe. Oh. No. Invalid target. Show you invalid. Well, oh. That's... Man, that's kind of a bummer. Like, again, though, it's like... the emotional punch is lessened somewhat by the fact that I really only knew Naurexia out of, like, the 12 bodies here. Like, it's a bummer, this is a problem. But it's also like, I really hadn't had a chance to get to know any of these other characters that well. I don't know, it's not cool, it's not good. Duty says raise, lol. I tried. It works on human players. Made sense to me. It's one of those, like, really BS things in these games where, like, you have these, like, spells that can, like, magically cure injuries and can magically fix death. But then, like, story death is impossible. There's no cure for story death. And it's not terribly clear why that's the case. It's just how it is, and everyone's super happy out here. Clearly it's nobody else's problem. Like, even Nedrick is right here. Isn't Nedrick a Scion? And he's totally chill, like nothing happened? Whatever, it's fine. All good things. I go to Camp Drybone. Oh yeah, isn't this that place where Thancred wanted me to fight a nun? Pretty sure that happened. I'm pretty sure me and Thancred came to this town, and Thancred was like, yeah, it's definitely the nun that's evil, you should fight her. Just knock her out. How do I get up there? No, that's not what I do. I need to go over here. Let's see here. Oh, Gerald. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of sad, though. Like, I guess the implication is that the game is going to start getting real from here on out. Yeah, they're having their own problems. Iliad. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. What will you say? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, call down divine vengeance. That's a little harsh. I'm gonna go with that one, because isn't Wild Rose like the keyword or something? The Wild Roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Well, you don't need to be friends with him anymore. There's a lot less scions now. In fact, there's possibly just one scion at the moment.
How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans?
I nod my head.
Let us pray no further harm comes to them.
I bow my head.
You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a lost child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marques, would you come here for a moment?
Yes, father? Oh, wait, this is the crazy guy that was having difficulty with burying bodies and I had to help him. Wait a minute. That indicates that he's actually secretly an important character.
If you require assistance, pray speak with Marques. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well.
Is this the airship guy? I bet this is the airship guy. Garland, whatever his name was? I bet. I know hints.
I should explain. Marques is a survivor of the Battle of Carteneau. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marques, I want you to look after Grayson. Do you understand? Yes, father.
Cool. Great. Also, out of curiosity, what church? Like, whose church is this in particular? There's a lot of gods in this world. It's been a little bit vague. Little 18 dead bodies everywhere. Plagued by indecision. The AQ carry cannot have his stepfather elude sharp eyes, yet he makes no note of it. Okay, weird. Marques, you can't take it with you. Marques has a personal request to make of you. A weapons coffer. Ooh, nice. Marques.
Excuse me, Grayson. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it.
Marques, weren't you supposed to help me? Why am I helping you? It's fine. It's fine. It's not really fine. I'm a little upset. I had a lot of friends get killed recently. More friends than normal for me in a week. Also, where's Y'shtola? Because Y'shtola was with me, and it didn't seem like she was at the Scion's place. And neither was, like, Thancred, or Papalimo, or Ida. Tataru definitely got kidnapped, which... I mean, I guess that's not good. It's down in here somewhere. Where am I? Oh. Traveling goldsmith. A bull-point chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. I have a weighty coin purse.
Thaw's balls! I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you.
I feel like I could have negotiated that slightly better. But I'm clearly not much of a talker, so that's probably the best I could do. I feel like Marques is gonna be like, so where's the change? No change? Duty says, I can't remember the name of that god. There's a shrine from him in Ul'dah too, I believe. Okay, but it is like an actual proper church to something or other. Or someone or other. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if it says it somewhere, like... Church of... Oh, Saint Adama Landama? I don't... okay. I don't know if that was a deity you could select at the beginning.
Have you brought the tools I requested?
Sure. I always bring the things I'm requested of. Duty says yeah. Okay.
Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment.
Where did you go?
It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery.
But how did I do it?
These hands. My hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Grayson. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Elinid. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him.
I nod my head. Sure. What a weird story quest line to come in, like, right after all of that other stuff that happened. Wait, where am I going? Can't take it with you? She's somewhere around here. There's a lot of quests. Oh, she's right there, jeez.
Elinid. Eluned. Good day to you, sir. Have you come to pay respects to this man?
Sure. Here, have some respect.
Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marques said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear, you don't suppose that the owner might have been the Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marques manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs.
Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. Ilkum. Okay.
Sister Elinid is staring at you with a great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Grayson. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for the transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure.
Taking acceptance. Bringing out the dead. Oh, that's not exactly a quest I want to do. Alright. Oh, man. Well, I imagine I'm going to be using these tickets a lot less often now. Might as well use one. It's kind of interesting, because, like, it's, like, level... Like, I'm still, like, in, like, the level 30 quests, but this feels... Like, in my mind, at least, like, this would be, like, leading up to, like, kind of, like, the finale quest series. Like, or, like, the finale quest line of the game. Of like, the Realm Reborn section of the game. But I clearly still have... like, 12 or 13 levels-ish of content left within this. So I'm curious, like, how that paces out exactly. Eh? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares. Tell ye, God's Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? You just have one of them faces. Yeah, there's a lot of us with these purple ears and koalas on shoulders. Dime a dozen. Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've in mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks started to turn. Duty says, yeah, there's a lot more. Oh my gosh. That's so depressing to look at. Oh. That's so depressing. Somehow this is worse than when I found them inside. Also, there's 9 bodies here. Wait. 2, 3... No, there's 8. Oh, man. Like, I've had to put a lot, I've had to put a lot of bodies in my pocket for this game, which is an unusual function, I gotta say. Why was that one so quick? That seems disrespectful. Oh man, but yeah, there's something about having to stuff your pockets full of the bodies of your friends that just hits extra hard. Doesn't feel good. Where am I supposed to go with these? Oh. Is that it? No. I guess it is. Wait. No, this one is, definitely. Okay. Here, have 4 bodies. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll be complaining if you're rough. Wow, these guys... Well, ain't you a strong one. 4 in 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest, then. This is not my favorite quest. This one feels bad. Oh. Oh, man. How come Neuraxia got downgraded from a name to Fallen Sylph? That doesn't seem nice. And again, a lot quicker than the rest for some, like, offensive reason. Ooh. Well... like the worst day's work. Duty says just stick them in your pocket. Very respectful. Yeah, this game... I don't know how deep his pockets are, but he's stuffed a lot of bodies in there. Like, I don't think I've ever stuffed 4 bodies all at once in my pocket, but... Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. Alright, look. Oh, Neuraxia's corpse. Why does she have a special corpse button? The Sylph's peaceful expression belies the fact that she no longer lives. Oh, that's the most depressing descriptor for an item. Oh, man. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Neuraxia. Oh. The worst. Not a fan. Oh, Koala Joey, at least you're here to help me out in my time of loneliness. And George. Duty says, what do you think they do to the body? I mean, it's a salad. Okay, look, Duty. We're gonna have some fighting words here. Hold on. How can you be so mean to Neuraxia, who I knew so dearly for like 10 minutes? My dearest, truest friend in the world, maybe. Also, it was never even like clearly explained like why Neuraxia. It's silly. This, whatever. I'm so sad that I'm angry now. Ah, I see you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. Actually, I feel worse than ever. I was feeling okay before, and now I feel extra sad. So you're the worst. You're a terrible therapist. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. When you say many, that's not all. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Thanks, I guess. Duty says sorry, with a not-so-sorry looking expression. Alright. Your not entirely sincere apology has been accepted, Duty. Sister Elened wishes to discuss one of the scions who perished in the Waking Sands. Sure. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. Oh, it's Neuraxia again. Oh, come on. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Oh my gosh. It never ends. Do I have a... Let me see here. I have a body in my pocket again. The saddest body. This game is brutal. Alright. Well, time to... Jeez. I think it's the Hawthorne Hut was the closest one. Ugh. This is gonna not work out well. I left Little Solace a hero. And I was like, don't worry, we're all best friends now. And they're like, yeah, we'll send Neuraxia to be friends with you. She's our favorite one, so take care of her. She's very sensitive. Doesn't like being kicked against walls. It breaks most of her bones. Oh, quiet with your fate. At least Silver's here to help me. Alright guys, bad news. Walking One has come to Little Solace, the new home to these ones. Gracious Elder One of Forest City allows these ones to live here. This one appreciates having a safe place to stay, but we're not for this ones. Whatever, okay. Hey guys. I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is Neuraxia's back. Bad news, well... this one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Oh boy, you're gonna laugh. Neuraxia! But this one does not understand. Komuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Oh, Frixio, not you too. This one would like to know what has caused such distress.
Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. I gesture with my hand. Noraxia! How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Oh, I have to tell the story twice. So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Noraxia. Noraxia went to Thanalin at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell us one that Noraxia was brave. Tell us one that Noraxia did not suffer. Oh, my dude. She was on a cold stone floor for hours, gasping out her last with a chest full of broken ribs and probably ruptured organs. It's rough. Not good, oh my gosh. Oh, terrible. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. You're welcome, Frixio. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Yay. Is that... Go back to Thanalan? Bury me not on the lone prairie. Stop referencing old movies with your quotes. Ooh, oh. I just noticed that Grayson is getting a little bit laggy in the corner. Hopefully he'll last. I think he's having a breakdown too. Oh boy. What a bummer of a stream this ended up being. Getting all hyped up because it's like, yeah, we're gonna kill Titan, we're gonna get that guy. Oh boy, he's gonna get it. Yeah, darn him and all that. We had a big party, fancy feast style. Took me like 10 hours to gather that stuff for it. It was such a good time. And then I got home and it was just covered in dead. Alright, Elened. What's your next terrible therapy advice? We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. You buried them without me? That's not what I would be pleased to hear about at all. What's the alright. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Grayson. Yeah, just suck it up, Buttercup. You're still sad about all your friends? Boo-hoo. Everybody dies. Gosh, I don't like this one bit. Oops. Alright, well. Eyes on me. Marques. See what time is it? Alright, let's talk to Marques, see what he wants. Marques believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it, Grayson. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. I swear, if there's like 40 people like standing behind like one bush out there, and they all duck at the same time. Oh, that'd have been hilarious. But okay, looks pretty okay. Am I supposed to talk to somebody out here? Seems fine, I don't know. Think you're crazy, Marques. What am I supposed to do? Wait, am I supposed to actually, like, physically... Hold on. Going for gold. Oh, I forgot about that.
Search the lich yard for unseen observer. Okay, I need to actually, like, look around, I guess. There'll probably be a glowy spot. Because for some reason, unseen intruders always hide in the glowy spot. It's their weakness. They can't help but do it. Oh, wait. Aha. I interact. I am being watched. Imperial Frumitarius? How could you do this? Ah, stop. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, I guess George must have left at some point. Dang it. Well, I can probably deal with this on my own. It does feel sad to fight without George, though. Oh well. It's close enough to the end of the stream, I probably won't summon him again. Take a little of that. Get stoned. Take that. Hahaha. You fool. Flame recruit, why weren't you helping me? How could you not hear the sounds of battle 5 feet away? My gosh. Whatever. Alright, good news, Marques. You don't have schizophrenia, but you do have enemies. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. I imagine we're within hearing range of him. Unless Iliad is, like, deaf? Or, like, what is it, like 2-3 meters tops? I mean, come on. Heavens forfend! That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? I have a short sword, apparently. This is Garlean steel. Which means the man who was watching Marques was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Sure. I'll hasten to do that at once. Maybe not. Gasp. Oh, good. You're still alive?
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
What does that even mean?
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
What do you mean, revive?
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
Gasp. Say it ain't so. Smo says, got busy but want to stop by and say hello, catch this on the VOD. Yeah, no problem, Smo. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, don't ever feel like you have to come. Like, if you got things to do, like, you know, do them. Good to hear from you, though.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He
the
is
voice
but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
That's not the voice I gave him at all. And also, I totally called it that Garland. Also, apparently that's Cid. I knew there would be a Cid in this game. There's always a Cid. It's like a rule.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
The Cid inside is rising.
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
The transformation complete. A new Cid rises to stand where the others once stood. It's kind of like the Avatar cycle in The Last Airbender. Like every time a Sid dies, a new one must rise. Here's your stuff.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
I was gonna sell them on eBay.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right.
That's why we had you dig graves and run for apples at the store.
Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Is he Thor? What's going on?
Who are you?
Just the worst. That's who he is.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Even his name is the worst. I don't know what, like, I instinctively...
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
I, like, instinctively don't like this guy, and I'm not sure why. Something about his
no
attitude.
secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a massacre
The
quiet.
repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided.
Cool.
And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
Sure.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
That sounds bad. I make a grim
Her
look.
appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals.
Oh, good.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Wow, how convenient.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
Great.
If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Okay.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
Oh, because he's the Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
Hold on. Did Biggs and Wedge die? Did they die at the Waking Sands? That'd be really sad. I actually liked Biggs and Wedge too. I didn't notice. I noticed there was a Rogadin and there was a couple of Lalafels that had died. I didn't notice if they were Biggs and Wedge. I didn't think to pay attention to that. Oh no, not Biggs and Wedge.
It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
Okay.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
Is that why I wear these stupid goggles all the time? 'Cause I was in the air? On a ship? Could it be? Good lord. Iliad's like, now you look like protagonist.
Let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Hooray! We have 3 Scions. What a mighty force. Sid Garland is buff.
They need my airship. They need me.
My gosh, he's ripped. Great. The Enterprise, I have heard that name before, but where? Whilst you were catering to the company of buffoons every whim, I was gathering information on our feathered foe. As a result, I was not present when the Garleans came. I suppose we should be grateful for our good fortune, though it matters little should Garuda grow powerful enough to bring Eorzea to heel. Alf, you know, it's fine. He who waited behind. Alright. I think that'll be enough of the MSQ for... What the fuck? Can't just hit a bro with a car. The heck, man? Alright, I think that's enough of the... Oh, it's raining. I'm gonna go back inside. Okay, fine. Alright, so that's enough of the MSQ tonight. Made pretty good progress. Killed a god. Got all of our friends killed. So that was less good progress. Some might even say that's like the antithesis of progress. That's fine. Probably figure it out. Maybe necromancy's a thing. Maybe we can get like an army of undead scions to help us eventually. That'd be pretty sweet. That probably wouldn't have any repercussions in the universe. But yeah, so that's it for that. Before I end the stream, I'm gonna do... Because I like to end the stream with the duty roulette. It's kind of a fun thing to do, I think anyway. It's kind of just a way to have something interesting happen right before we end the stream. Make sure we get some action in. Boy, I sure hope it's a dungeon I know how to deal with. God, that's... Am I waiting? Me? A healer wait? For a DPS? That's the longest I've ever had to wait. Ridiculous. This game's unplayable. I am fighting Titan again. Alright. Well, that's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, it's his first time too. Perfect. Quarry is an RP mode, I guess. I'm guessing that's what the RP means. Did you skip it? Okay. I'm probably gonna get a little quiet, because again I have to focus a lot. Man, this is weird. This is like the second time... Oop. How are you getting hurt so badly? Ooh. That was entirely my fault. Okay. Everything's fine. His heart is shattered. He's probably not pleased, if I had to guess. Tremble for the might of Earth, that's fine. We're trembling. Oop. This is fine. Man, I was kind of hoping I'd get a slightly different dungeon, but that's fine. This is still fun. Like these boss fights are getting pretty crazy, I gotta say. Good job, Corey. Duty says getting a trial in Roulette is pretty rare. I guess that's true. I think it's only happened... It happened one other time. I got the Ifrit trial. Oops. Yeah, I got the Ifrit trial one time. And I think it was like the day after I did Ifrit too. Like, it was like another weird thing of like... I did it like really close to like when I actually fought him to begin with. It's like, I don't know if maybe that's something to do with it. Or just a weird coincidence. See, I think on last stream, I did the same dungeon twice in a row. Like the one that I unlocked that stream, and then I did the same one again for the Duty Roulette. So it's just weird, unlikely. That's a very cute owl. That's a nice minion. Good choice. But yeah, so I think that'll be it for me tonight. Yeah, this was a fun time. Good progress made. I think Smo already had to bounce again, but that's fine. Duty, thanks for stopping by to talk and hang out. It was fun to chat with you, even though you say mean things about my salad friends, apparently. But no, yeah, and like, especially like for how inconvenient it is to your time zone. Like, that's really cool of you. Like, I didn't really consider the fact that I'd have people from like wildly different time zones coming to the stream. I might look into maybe try and like, I don't know, cause I do like, cause like 8 p.m. works for me on the weekdays. I could maybe look into doing like earlier streams on the weekend or something. Might match up better with other time zones to give have like other opportunities for that or something. I'll look into that. It's like maybe like on a Saturday or something I can stream it at a different time that might be like less insane for other people. Maybe not this Saturday, but I'll look into doing that eventually. So, yeah, thanks for coming by. This has been a lot of fun. Made good progress. The game's starting to get real wacky and crazy with the storyline, so we're starting to get into the cool stuff, I think, finally. It's getting sad, also. And Alfino is still alive, which... Yay. I shouldn't be sad that he's alive. He seems like he's a good person, I guess. Just... Anyway. Alright. D says, NP, thanks for the stream. Yeah. Alright. That'll be it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks to everybody else who happens to come by to watch this later. Have a good one.